Today, I just want to tell you about my friend Roger Tan. That was 40 over years ago when we were children. We were just basically we were teenagers, and those days we don't even have. Of course, we don't have the internet. We don't even have a radio at my house. What I have is known as radiofusion, which is a cable form of radio. So that was back in the early 1970s, but it was exciting time. And my friend Roger, who stayed just 5 minutes walk away from me, we were classmates in school, and then we met each other, and when we were 10 years old. And then after that, we went to the same secondary school, before high school, that was middle school. And then every night, almost every night, he would come over to my place. All right, there's nothing else to do in those days. And we got a guitar, and then I would play, and then he would sing. And his favorite song is Someone told me long ago, there's a time before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. So we had a lot of fun. So his favorite band is CCR. And those days we heard Proud Mary. He loves it, but did you know that Proud Mary was banned at the time over here? So we just have to play on our own. Left a good job in the city. It is very hard to sing. And my breath was not so good at the time when I was young. So I know that I cannot sing well. So that is one of the reasons why I did not chase the music dream. And so my friend could sing very well. Just that his timing is a little bit out. So I got to prompt him. So I play, he sing, and we were doing good. We started to perform at the concerts in school and so on. And then, long story short, after school, we went to the army. We call it the national service. All right, so it's 2.5 years for us. So I served the entire 2.5 years, but he was a smart boy. So he won a scholarship. So he went off to Japan. And then he's so talented. I introduced him to judo. You know judo, right? Where you fight. And then he did very well. And he became one of the top judokas in Singapore. And he represented Singapore at the ASEAN Games, I think. No, not ASEAN. Southeast Asian Games. We call it the SEA Games at the time, SEA, in the Philippines. And he won a bronze medal. Intelligent guy. He studied very well, got very good grades. He went to school, and he's very good at judo. He got his black belt in Japan, and then he could play. Yeah, he could play some guitar as well. So harmonica. He introduced me to harmonica, and he was quite good looking. You know, there are girls after him at the time. So, all right, long story short, he went to Japan, scholarship, 5 years, and then he came back. And then I was riding a motorbike at the time, a scrambler. So he said he wants to ride as well, and he doesn't know how to ride. So as a good friend, we were actually besties. So I taught him how to ride, and he picked up very fast. And then, well, after that, so I started to work. I already completed my university. I started to work, and then I was riding my bike. All right, I was sharing a motorbike with my brother. Right, so I ride to work every day, 20, 30 kilometers, and then I ride back home at night. So every day and night. It was fun. I love riding. And then one evening, a few months after work, I came back home and I received a call. There's no mobile phone at the time. We only have a cable line. All right, I mean wired phone. So one of my family members answered the call and said, "This call is for me." So when I picked up the phone, a lady was crying over the other end. It was crying so terrible. I said, "Oh, Roger has met an accident, motorbike accident, and passed away." I was so sad. My heart dropped. He was just 26 years old at the time, back in 1982. He was riding back to army camp after a wedding dinner. A friend invited him for a wedding dinner. So he loves to drink. So he drank some alcohol. And then after that, he was riding back to camp because he has to complete the rest of his national service. So as he was riding, I think he couldn't control. He couldn't see a stationary truck, and then he hit into it. So that's a young life, so talented. That's it. So we'll never know. Life is just unpredictable, and then also sad. So sad. You can't imagine how sad I was. And the time I was dating my first wife, and then I wanted my wife to meet him, but just short of a few weeks. So instead, I brought my then girlfriend to his funeral. That was a long time ago. Yeah. So, and then the military gave him full military burial. He was an officer, right? And he also won medal for the country. So he's a national statesman as well. Then so after that very night, I couldn't ride my motorbike anymore. Yeah. All right. So I have to start following my friend's car to work because it's quite far away. And then a few weeks later, I bought my first car. So that's the story of my best friend, Roger Tan. Yeah, so I still remember him until today. It took me 30 years to get over him. We were so close. So close. And then many of our friends, they actually went on scholarship and they went overseas and they do not have not heard what happened. So they were wondering what happened. And then 30 years after his accident, we held an anniversary for him, 30th anniversary. So it's a memoriam. Yeah, we held it at the garden, nice garden, Chinese garden, and then I created a website for him. Then another very good friend, so we organized 50, 60 people attended, and they got closure at the time. Yeah, everybody was sharing what happened, what were they doing at the time. And I remember that wedding couple, they dare not let them know the news, otherwise they can't enjoy their honeymoon. Yeah, I don't know them. Right, so that's the story. So sad, so talented, and if he's alive today, he'll be 70 in a few months' time. And I don't know what we'll do, and I have no idea whether we'll still be good friends. Things change, life changed, we do not know. All right, so that's it. So that's it. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down sunny day? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Till next time, bye.